Okay, so the first part of a quiz, we are combining like terms. So a like term is um, it's a term that has like terms are terms that have the same variable with the same exponent. So like 4x cubed and 4x cubed are like terms. So what you would want to do is I say remove the parentheses first. So like I would rewrite this. Okay, so you have 4v to the third plus 6v squared plus 7. Okay, and then these next, because there's a plus in front of it, the signs of those terms don't change. So plus 4 plus 5v to the fourth minus v third. Okay, same thing with this plus, these terms don't change. You got to be careful, like for example, this one here. Because you have a minus, right? When you get rid of the parentheses for these, okay? So if I have 5v squared plus 3 plus 3 plus 4v, right? Now let's apply the negative to all of these in here, okay? So that negative, you would have minus v to the third. Then you would have plus 6v squared, because a minus times a minus is a positive. And then again, you would have plus 4. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So what, for the last group, what would the next term be? Well, this minus applies to each one of these. So you should have minus 4v to the third, minus 4v squared, and then minus v. Then once you have them out of the parentheses, then you're looking for ones that are the same variable with the same exponent. So for example, 5v squared and 6v squared, you're going to combine, and that's adding. So you just do 5 plus 6. The v squared comes with it. All right, so it becomes 11v squared, like so. All right, you combine the numbers that don't have a variable. Obviously, you can add 3 plus 4, that would be 7. Okay. Um, Now, I noticed, I think in class, I said there's different ways that you can look for like terms. I use the rectangles, right? If I see a like terms, I'll use rectangles. I also have seen people use the column method, where you put, like, you just, um, you would start, like, think in terms of, okay, let's start with, in this problem, with the biggest degree. So we have a 5v to the fourth, and that is a positive 5v to the fourth. So they would put down 5v to the fourth. Now, if you look, there are, oh, no, there's a minus 7v to the fourth. Okay, so then they would put the minus 7v to the fourth. Okay, so we have this one. And you have to have a way of checking off that you have it written down. Then you have the v to the third. So we have a 4v to the third, right? And the 4v to the third, that's plus 4. So another 4v to the third, okay, like so. So we have this one, and we have this one, okay. And then when you rewrite it, once you do it, so 5 minus 7 is negative 2, it looks like this. And that was a 4 and a 4. So that's 8v to the third, right? And so on and so forth. Okay, so whatever way you want to do it, make sure that you're applying the negative if it's in front of a group. And you obviously can use a calculator. So you're putting the coefficients into the calculator to get the final result. And you can't combine these. You have a v to the fourth, a v to the third. So these two don't combine. Okay, hope that helps.